Hey, Lastima, take my hand. And her hand's upturned and it cracks. Why must this shit be like this at the last second? Always at the last fucking second. And he looks over at the timekeepers. And the timekeepers they shrug and they're awkward. They shrug all awkward, like, well, I don't know, man. It's just the way shit is. You can't get too much good shit, one of them says. He gets he's excited enough. He's like the excitable one of the timekeepers. Oh, you can't have too much good shit. And he looks back down to Lastima. So her wrist is broken. And so her upturned hand is dangling back now. Oh, Lastima. Oh, Lastima. And he goes down and puts his body on her. It's kind of puts more of his body on her. Oh, Lastima. She's like a dolphin. She's almost like a dolphin. Oh, Lastima. And, by God, the timekeepers, they're jealous. Can't have that. And, as Lastima is watching as they plot their next shit to fuck this shit up. And they, drop a big hormonal pool in him, and he pushes Lastima off of him and away from him. You know, he gets up and distances himself, and it's like a wall comes up in his eyes, and what he sees, it's like what he sees as he sees a different location. He sees this place that he sees in his head. He sees this place that he sees in his head sometimes. What kind of place is that? It's it has walls. It has functions of a normal place. It has walls and even some people from here. Same people. But this shit is not normal. It's not normal in a way that there's no words for it here. It's actually something. And, oh boy. And, so that's what he sees. And, God, those pesky timekeepers. And he turns to them. He says, What? Just tell me already. And just like before, they just kind of shrug their shoulders and look at each other like, I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, he feels like a bull. He feels like a bull in the fighter bull thing with the red cape. It's just like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Like, and oh, these pesky timekeepers just keep shrugging their shoulders. They're not a creature with a sense of what's that? Like, they don't care. They don't care what they do to others at all. They're just like totally indifferent to it. So they just, or they're indifferent to their values of them, or like there's nothing in them that they need to answer to. There's no like value system. So they can just shrug away all day till the end of time. Whoa, and another location, another one of these pesky locations pops up in his head. And again, it's like, it has elements of the real, of where he is. There's water, there's sort of shapes, there's transportation, there's vegetation, there's rock. Hell, there might be a restaurant. School, there might be even a school. And he looks at those damn timekeepers. He says, what the hell is this about? I don't know. They just shrug their shoulders. I don't know. Great. Great. So, not here, not there, huh? I don't know. And he looks down, you never fucking know, do you? Whoa, and another little thing comes. And it's really like they're just being pesky now. But that's how those damn timekeepers work. Oh, that's what they do. That's what they're in the business of doing. So, this is the part in the story where you can choose A or B. A, he pursues the timekeeper. B, he turns his back to them and goes back up to Lastima. B, Lastima. Oh, God damn. When he turns back to Lastima, he feels, it's so nice, it's so nice turning back and seeing her laying there after that bullshit. God, they're annoying. They can just be so annoying. And this chick here is never annoying. And he goes up to her, and she has a sort of like a transparentness to her, almost like both a blankness, like a white blankness, and a transparentness simultaneously, with a light purple, sort of transparent light purple, sort of just maybe. I mean, you could say it's like her border is so, but you could also say that it's just like you can't even see it. It just is what's told. It just is there, even though you don't see it. It's just like it just is there, and it's a wonderful sight. Especially for someone who's been dealing with goddamn timekeepers. So, he walks over to her. He says, oh man. Oh God, you gotta help me out. And then he says, fuck, what am I talking about? And he puts himself on her again. It's nice like that. It's like shells. You see shells. Fish shells. What's it mean, Lost Woman? What's it all mean, baby? She looks up to him. She doesn't say nothing. That's the way it is. That's what it always is. Never says nothing back to him. But that's okay, baby. And kind of buries his head and twists his neck back to those damn pesky timekeepers. They ain't there anymore. And when the timekeepers leave, his memory of them leaves too. It's one of their blasted tricks. Turns back to last month. I guess she's gone too. Now what? Her memory leaves too. It's all from that spell those timekeepers put on him. And so there he is. The ground's tan. Uniform. Tan. Perfect. And the area around him is bone white. It's almost as if he is in a bone. Oh. This is the part in the story where I ask the reader a question. It's like the other parts where you pick your story, but here it's just a reflecting period where I ask, what would you do in this situation? Dealing with the pesky timekeepers and dealing with Lastima. Both of them are gone now, and your memory of them are gone. But of course, there's something that remembers without memory or something like that. And so that, you can't say that you totally don't know of, you know what I mean? You don't know with your head, but you know in a different way. But now you're just staring at this bone white and this tan ground. What the hell are you gonna do, huh? The hell are you gonna do? Oh man. Can I tell you what I would do? I'd get really scared. Oh God. I can scare myself to like a blindness. I can scare myself so hard. It's like everything can be under threat. I can just scare myself to the point where I look like those. I feel like, my bones feel like those little sculptures that the Willy Wonka, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie's like, I don't remember if this is mom. No, I mean his one of those family members made those. Was his dad or it was Charlie? Out of the toothpaste tops. You get so scared that your bones feel like that or something. Like, or like a shark tooth necklace, or your bones feel like a shark tooth necklace. That's how scared I can get, or I can get, and that's the type of situation I get that scared. Because everything starts fading from your memory, all fading. I don't know. But then I'd get optimistic. I'd say, well, here I am. But that wouldn't work, and I get a pit in my stomach and I fucking fall apart. I'd fall apart. That's one of the things I'm good at, is falling apart. I've always been quite good at falling apart. So, what did he do? He walked around and shit. Walked around looking for something to eat. Nothing to eat. Just some animal bones every so often. Find a couple of animal bones, man. And, sat back down and started feeling claustrophobic. You know, it's like an endless white space, it felt like. You know, I mean, he had walked and it's just white, bone white, tan ground. Got you feeling claustrophobic when you don't see nothing but some animal bones every so often. And he thought, shit, well, better sit. And when you get to sitting like that, like, he didn't have no concepts, then it's jarring. It can be real jarring. The feeling of, I don't know, how do you make sense of things without any concept of them? but still thinking in the terms of sense here. It's jarring. It's so scary. Yeah, fuck. But he thought, hey, I'll start a business. And he got up and he started just motioning himself, building a little thing. A little place. Like miming it. There was no materials there. Hey. Oh, we're gonna be open for business soon. We're gonna be so open. It's almost the holidays. We have to open by the holidays. And by the end of the day, he finishes his, the business structure, the little building, and he takes inventory on everything and tidies up and and says, okay, we're open for business. Open for business. And the shop bell rings, and in walks a cute thing in her children Christmas shopping. He's miming all this. There's no one there. There's no building. And, hi, ma'am. We're open for business. And she looks at him, kind of awkwardly, like, she's like, alright, it's okay. And he says, hey. And, yeah. And he tries not to keep too much of eyes on her. He doesn't want to pressure her, but he can't help but looking at sometimes. I mean, he's passionate. He wants to make a sale, hey. A lot of ruby red here, I mean, she's coming in with ruby red. The items he wants to sell are ruby red. And yeah. But he, she slinks out eventually with her children and, maybe next customer. And no one's coming in the store, so sits up on the counter and opens a magazine, starts to flip through it. Oh man, I should be cleaning the store, he thinks. That sends a pit in his stomach. Fuck. He doesn't want to clean the store. No, he can't read either. So he goes back to the counter and just stares. Waiting for someone to come in. His eyes cruise the goddamn Santa Claus shits, stockings along the doorway. Thinks back to a memory he had from a long time ago. Hey. then in walks in a most beautiful girl. The most beautiful girl he's ever seen. Oh boy. And she's really got a way about her. Oh boy. And how she's looking at him, I mean, he's melting. Hi, ma'am, is there anything I can help you with? Well, no, I just thought I'd come in and browse. You know? Of course, of course. Well, if you can think of anything, don't hesitate to ask. And he's giving her eyes, not aggressive eyes, just eyes to say, boy, miss, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my whole life. I can't believe someone like you exists, let alone walk in my shop, let alone look me in the eyes. Oh my goodness. And she really was looking him in the eyes like that. And her eyes were like big saucer moons. Oh boy. Well, what do you think about this? You know, she was nervous too. How could she be nervous, he would think? She never could be nervous, but she was nervous. Oh man. Oh, that, I don't know much about it, but we just got it in, so it must be new and quite good. Okay, well, I'll take one then. Okay. And she brought it up to the cash register, and he said, he started to ring it up, and he stopped himself, and he said, that'll be no charge, ma'am. I couldn't possibly ask for money, but well, I love you, ma'am. I love you, miss. Love me. That's right, I love you. You hardly know me at all. I don't need to know you anymore. I know you well enough to know that I love you. Well, okay then. So what'll it be? Well, if you'll let me, I'd like to show you how good I could be to you. That sounds nice. That sounds quite alright. And he put his arm around her, interlocked with hers, and left the shop. He didn't give it a second thought. He didn't do nothing. He didn't put the close sign up, nothing. He didn't care what happened to that shop. His arm was with this girl's now. And they walked across the broken decanter and looked through the shops, and oh boy, he was really, really on a, just feeling great. Anytime he would get a glimpse of her hair, brush up against her scarf, I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm jealous of him. I'm really jealous of him. But I'm happy for him too. Where would you like to go? Excuse me? Where would you like to go? Well, wherever you please. Would you like to come over? Come over. Well, we've hardly just met. You told me in there that you loved me. Yes, I do, but I wouldn't want you doing anything that I wouldn't want you compromising yourself is all ma'am, you're like you're like the rarest flower in all the world. I'd hate to pick you. Better to just admire you than put you in a vase and call you my own. Call you mine. But I want you to. Oh, I sure do want to, too. I just don't know if it's right. It make me very happy. I like to tell you I'd do anything to make you happy. So let's go then.